Hey guys, I am here to do my bi-weekly grocery haul and menu plan. So I wanted to just show you quickly what I got from Trader Joe's and Target. I also stopped at Sam's and Publix. So I will turn you around and show you what I picked up. Okay, so this is the Trader Joe's side. That is the Target side. Trader Joe's is pretty far away. It's like maybe an hour, 45 minutes. So I just picked up a couple of each thing, and I know that I've been trying to buy and then eat and not waste food, but with Trader Joe's it's of course an exception because it is so far away and I don't plan on going there as often. So starting over here, I picked two of the chunky guacamoles, the reduced guilt. You can have you can have up to 3 tablespoons for 1 Smart Point. 1 tablespoon is 0. I got 2 of those and 1 is frozen. That one's frozen. So I love that stuff. I picked up this farfalle because I plan to make a sausage and pasta dish. So I don't think I plan on eating like a serving of this, but just in case you're wondering, it's 6 Smart Points for a serving. I believe on the back it says a serving is 3/4 of a cup dry. But in the app it says half a cup, so I'm not sure which is right. I also got just some extra virgin olive oil. I don't have the points on here because I don't typically cook with olive oil, but a recipe called for it, so that's why I picked it up. Also got some low sodium chicken broth. Oh my gosh, I think this is a point for a half a cup. Eek, I'm not sure, but it's really low, I know that. Got the non-dairy almond beverage, original unsweetened. I mainly picked this up for recipe. I prefer cashew milk in my coffee, but I wasn't sure how cashew milk would work in a creamy pasta recipe. So it is 0 Smart Points for up to 1/3 of a cup. So that's what I plan to do for my coffee and then whatever the recipe calls for. I got this hummus, the roasted garlic hummus. You can have 2 Smart Points for 1 ounce. I'm pretty sure that's just 2 tablespoons. So it's pretty standard as hummus goes. I got some asparagus. I don't really love asparagus, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and roast it with some Parmesan and hope that works. I picked up a peppercorn and garlic boneless pork tenderloin. I love pork, and when I scanned it, it says 2 Smart Points for a serving, but it says 1 serving. I don't know what the serving is, so I'll have to do more research into that, but still, it's low in points for pork, and I love pork. I picked up one of the 96% lean ground beef. It's 2 Smart Points for 4 ounces. I also got some spicy Italian chicken sausage for a recipe, but if you were to have a link, I believe it's 6 Smart Points, and again, on the app it says 1 serving, so I'm assuming a serving is a link. So that's 6 Smart Points. I also got the roasted garlic chicken sausage, 3 Smart Points for 1 link. These are both for recipes. This is for a specific recipe that just called for a pound of chicken sausage. And then this is for a recipe I'm sort of putting together. I'm kind of switching up a heavier point recipe for a lighter point one. Then the frozen stuff, of course, I had to get my veggie fried rice. It's 5 Smart Points for a cup. A cup and a quarter frozen cooks up to 1 cup cooked, so it's 5 Smart Points. Got 2 of those. 2 bags of the chicken cilantro wontons, 1 Smart Point for 4. You can have 7 for 2 Smart Points, and I think 10 for 3. Oh, the breaded chicken, it's 1 Smart Point for 1 ounce. And then the mandarin orange chicken is 9 Smart Points for a cup. This is so good. The pork gyoza pot stickers is 1 Smart Point per pot sticker. The chicken ones are less, but I just prefer pork. And then I also just needed some salsa, so I picked up the chunky salsa, which should be 0 points. Then over to the Target side, I got some green onions for a recipe. The Minute ready to serve white rice because Chad doesn't like the veggie fried rice. So this is specifically for him, but in case you're curious, it's 6 Smart Points for a container. I also got the Little Potato Company 3 cheese. It's 3 Smart Points for up to 1/3 of a package and then 5 Smart Points for half a package. I plan to do this with the pork and asparagus. this is for a recipe, but again, in case you're curious, it's 10 smart points for a cup of this mixed cheese tortellini. Tuna, 1 smart point per can, drained. The Black Forest ham is 1 smart point for 2 ounces. And then I got hard salami. You can have 1 smart point is 2 slices, 3 smart points is 4 slices, and 4 smart points is 6 slices. I think I'm planning to just do 2 slices. I picked up some diced tomatoes, tomato paste, tomato sauce for recipes, and then the pretzel crisps, everything. I love this one. And the original, of course, we've already opened that. You can have 11 for 3 smart points. And then I also picked up this fully cooked turkey sausage crumbles. Half a cup is 2 smart points, a quarter cup is 1 smart point. I want to make some breakfast like pancake muffins, and I feel like adding these to them would be so delicious. Tried to find the pancake, the Kodiak mix at my Target didn't have it, so I have some sausage whenever I find it. So again, this is Trader Joe's and Target. All right guys, sorry for the light if that's too much, but this is Publix and Sam's. So this is everything that I've purchased for the week. To start with Sam's, I got 2 pineapples because I feel like their pineapples are the best. So I love them. My trick is to make sure the tops of the leaves have turned, or the whatever they're called, have turned brown. And actually, it sounds disgusting, but I have found that if the bottom starts to mold, it's really good on the inside. I don't know. I'm just saying. I also got some strawberries because they are delicious and free, points-wise, of course. Some bagged lettuce because we're really going to try and have, well, Chad suggested a salad night, so got some of that. Got my favorite egg white and turkey sausage flatbreads for 4 points. I eat these for breakfast all the time. And then this was on such a freaking good deal that I couldn't pass it up. It was like $3 for this huge bag, $3.50. I really prefer Boom Chicka Pop, but it was more expensive and you get less. This was at Sam's, so whatever. It's 5 smart points for 3 3/4 cups, and that's probably what I would eat, so that's why I put that on the bag, but oh yeah, it was a good deal. Stinky. All right, so this is Publix. I needed more of the fat-free cheddar. You can have 0 smart points, or a quarter cup for 0 smart points. I actually got this at Target, and I forgot to tell you guys. I don't know the points on it. I'm using it for a recipe. I got Jolly Rancher watermelon and crushed strawberry drink water enhancers. The Jolly Time 100-calorie kettle corn. Cherie really loved this, I think. So this is 3 smart points for a bag. Of course, sugar-free popsicles. You can have 3 for 1 smart point, 5 for 2 smart points, and 7 for 3 smart points. Trust me. Buy one, get one free on their big watermelon. So I got that. Some white mushrooms for a recipe. They didn't have baked scoops, but these are 4 smart points for 24. So I thought that was a really good deal, points-wise. So I picked up some of those and then some vanilla K-Cups. And that is everything for the next 2 weeks, plus of course Trader Joe's, which is really a month, because I don't plan to go there for another month, so yay! All right guys, so I wanted to go over my meal plan with you for the next 2 weeks. If you haven't seen my previous videos on the grocery haul and meal plan, I am getting paid every 2 weeks now, and one goal of 2017 for me was to buy things, eat them before they go bad. You know, don't waste money on food that I'm not going to eat immediately, or forget about and it just, like I said, go bad and then I've wasted money. So I am really trying to be purposeful in what I purchase, what I make, what I consume, what I throw away. So this week I plan, or not this week, these next 2 weeks, I plan to make pork tenderloin with potatoes and asparagus. Asparagus is not a vegetable that I love, but I'm going to roast it. I'm going to do roasted Parmesan asparagus. I found a Weight Watchers recipe for it, so that is the plan with that. I'm hoping if I make it a certain way, I'll really like it. I'm also planning to have the Trader Joe's orange chicken and the veggie fried rice. That's always so yummy. Flat out pizzas. I have a lot of flat outs, specifically the pizza crust flat outs. And then I have another round pizza I could make. So that's always something that's available. I really love pizza. So I like that I have that option available to me, and it's pretty quick and easy to make. Another thing that I want to make is one pot kielbasa pasta. It was a recipe I found on Pinterest, and it's not at all Weight Watcher Points friendly, but I want to make it friendly. So I got a bunch of ingredients to try and make it points friendly, including the farfalle, the chicken sausage from Trader Joe's, I think some white mushrooms, the almond milk, because it typically calls for heavy cream or milk. And I didn't want to buy milk just to have it waste, because I'm not going to drink the remaining amounts of it. I would drink almond milk in my coffee. So that's why I got almond milk. Plus, it's, of course, way less points than heavy cream, although it would be delicious with heavy cream. Also, I think it calls for the Parmesan and some other things that I got. So I'm really excited to make that. I saw the recipe and it was just so delicious looking. And then the other thing, which sounds very similar, is sausage tortellini, which is, I'm not sure if that's the actual recipe title, but it's something from Emily Bites. I think I've made it before. It makes 10 servings, so it's going to be something that's awesome for dinner, but also awesome for me to meal prep for lunches in the future. I think a serving is 9 points. So that's doable for lunch. That is the tortellini that I bought, the chicken sausage that I bought, I think the mushrooms that I bought, and cheese, I think, somewhere. Oh, the diced tomatoes and the tomato sauce, all that kind of stuff. So those are the meals that I plan to make in the next 2 weeks. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total, which will be totally fine. I have 2 servings left of the Mexican stuffed shells that I made the last time I did a grocery haul. I'm going to be eating one tonight, and then I'll have 1 remaining. So I'm really excited to have specifically like the pastas and stuff left over, and I can freeze them, so I'll have them again available at any point. The flat out pizzas will be easy to make if I just don't feel like cooking one night, cooking a new meal. I will have that. Things that won't yield a ton of servings are the orange chicken and the rice. The orange chicken pretty much gets finished off between the 2 of us in one sitting. There's sometimes a little bit left over that I can have the next day for lunch, which is great, but it's not gonna do a ton of dinners. As well as the pork tenderloin with the potatoes and the asparagus. I don't know how well pork reheats, but of course I don't plan on us having that entire pork loin, so I will have some of that left over that could again transfer to lunches for me, or maybe some dinners when Chad's working late. So that is my plan, guys. I have noticed in this week, I think it was just that I did a Trader Joe's trip and that's why, but I bought more than I probably should have if I wanted to keep with my goal of not just having random stuff in the house. I mean, I bought like that Skinny Pop. It's not my favorite, but I bought it because it was on sale and I shouldn't have. I have, you know, I just feel like my pantry is filling up, and I feel like if I was like 100% doing my goal and practicing that, my pantry wouldn't look as full as it does. Let me show you my pantry. Guys, here's the pantry. It just looks like, well, basically the bottom is not important, but it just looks, I don't know, way fuller to me than it was previously. But those are delicious, by the way. If you don't have them, you need to get them. And they're actually really inexpensive, and I didn't realize it. I got them last week when I weighed in. They are so good. But yeah, I don't know why it just feels like it's filling up to me, but maybe that's because I bought some staples like the olive oil, and I bought chunky salsa that's going to sit there until we actually get to it. The pasta is like, I have a lot more than I always end up with a ton of pasta. I don't know why. I don't love pasta. So maybe in the next couple weeks, the next time I grocery shop, I should concentrate on eating that and getting rid of it. Because again, I don't want to have stuff just sitting here and then spending money on other things when I could be eating what's in my pantry. I have some canned chicken that I really should start eating up. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this grocery haul and meal planning. I plan to do these every 2 weeks when I go grocery shopping, do major grocery shopping. If I do any like smaller things on the off weeks, I'll just include them in my daily vlogs probably. But any big trips I will definitely show you, and I will keep on my meal planning goals. I really enjoy, and I've made it like the first month of January, you know, sticking to really eating what we've made and not throwing away a lot of stuff. So I'm pretty proud of that, because I used to just leave leftovers and eventually throw them away when I needed to clean out the refrigerator. But not this month and not next month either. So I'm excited to keep going. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have not already subscribed, please do so down below. Also give it a thumbs up and leave me your comments about your meal plans this week or for the next 2 weeks. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.